I get your, I get the winter. Um, I'm sure everybody enjoyed the sukkahs, the following uh, Shabbos, and we're all ready to jump back into our life and preparation for the winter, and etc., etc. As such, we also started the book Bereshits, and I would like to talk about that. We the last year discussed the fact that the Baruch Hu created the world and how and when and what and where. When we look further in Bereshit itself, we see much more intricate parts, and we see inside what the mechanics were of the Master Bereshit. To go back again for a second to the Bereshit Bara Elohim, says the Medrash Rabbah, there were 6 items created for the creation. 2 of them were actual creations, and 4 of them were planned. The throne of Hashem was made before the creation. The Torah was written and made before creation. Am Yisrael, Avraham Avinu, the Avos, the Beis HaMikdash were planned. They were just not created. Okay, then we go further to the point of the days of Yemei HaBriah, the days of the creation itself. We notice something very interesting. 6 out of the 7 days, no, sorry, 5 out of the 6 days, Hashem says, Vaya Elokim K'tayv, and the Baruch saw it was good. The 7th day, however, go back, sorry, rewrite that. On Tuesday he says Pamayim K'tayv. Every other day he says K'tayv. Reality K'tayv. So, why would you do that? You're the only one around. You're creating this world. You're by yourself. For sure, the first 5 days, there's no other, there's no behemoths, there's well, you know, there's no anybody who's coming. He says, okay, Vaya Elokim K'tayv, the Prophet was good. So I was thinking about that, and actually came up with, I couldn't find any safer writing about it, so I came up with a parable and a comparison that might make sense. If I slaughter a cow and I leave that cow on the counter, then you might come and say, hey, let me cut the steak, my steak, double steak. Janko here might come and say, you know, I take some meat, put it in a machine and rub it over, chop meat. And Schneider Bell might say, take it, put it through a sausage maker, put it in one of these sausage casings, and put a plumb on it, kosher by Yosef, the sausage maker. Avron's steak, well, you can burn it if you use a shoe leather. Yanko's chop meat, well, tomorrow we can put it in tacos, or we can put it in Sloppy Joe's. It really doesn't have an identity. But that salami, Yosef's kosher salami, you can't change it anymore. That's in that salami, in that casing, has the writing all over, you know, glass kosher, busha, you know. So the answer to that is, that's what the V'yah Elokim K'tayv is. V'yah Elokim K'tayv is, this is today, I've separated the water and the land, and I see it's good. Boom. Finished product, nothing else to do. It's in a casing, don't touch it. The Ein Sof, the Ein Od Milvado, whatever you want to call Hashem, the Haya Hova Yiyeh, will be, was, no, it will be. I decided this is finished. This part of creation is finished. I see it's good. It's not anymore alterable. And that might be the reason that HaKadosh Baruch Hu says Pamayim K'tayv. Not that somebody else can come later and say, oh, well, you know what, I'm going to make it improving already. I'm the one who did this. I'm the one who made the separation. Okay, now let's go to the fact itself of the creation. It says Hashem made the Havdel ben Or Lachoshech on the first day. Now that's very interesting. Or light, Choshech, dark. Yet on the fourth day he only created sun and light, sun and moon. So what did he create? What order are we speaking about? So the answer to that is the Nea Mitzvah with siour order. My great grandfather Zechatzah had a shul. Nea Mitzvah. Mitzvah is a candle, the siour order, and Torah is light. That is that light, that realistic Yiddish light. That's what's illuminating that whole situation which was created. I want to say a world because it really was no world yet. Again, we went through the idea that this is the fourth world. According to the Rabbah, which will destroy the world, but we started over again. So there were certain base products which he might have reused, you know, little recycling there. But in general, he made a ball of children out of it and then pulled everything to pieces apart. Sorry for the noise in the background. This is another shiur being recorded in the other room in Spanish. Okay, so and Hashem was mavdil ben mayim lemoyim, then water and waters. What does it mean? So this is my man, Allah Shemayim man, the Kachas Hashem, under the heavens, over the heavens. Really, there is no answer to that. And when he was talking about mayim, Yabosha of mayim, what was it? It was dryness or was water? And the truth is, you know, you compare it with wine. If I take a glass of wine and I spill out 3/4 and I put water to it, it's still water. It's still wine. It's wine with a lot of water. It's wine. So you make hagofen. Till pretty much till the color changes and the taste changes and everything is gone. It is wine. So same thing here. Mayim, since water is the main source, and the Peter Balatanya mayim is a very one of the four intrinsic parts of what we need in life and in the world. So automatically it's called water, even if there's a lot of land in between, it's water. Till Hashem really makes an active separation and creates the oceans. You know, he makes this one pool and it's oceans. And the other pool is land. That's that. The question stays, of course, with the Gemara, who then says, let's skip forward a little bit. Sorry, let's skip forward to the Gan Eden. What's Gan Eden? What is the Evan Eitzadas? The Eitzadas. What is it? Eitzadas spiritual. What are we talking about? Why was it so important that we could not eat from the Eitzadas? First of all, let's clarify a few grounds here. The Eitzadas was most probably not an eitz, and it was definitely not an apple. Rashi holds it wasn't an apple, or other parts of it. It was not an apple. But what was it? I like to think that it was a test. Whatever it was a test. HaKadosh Baruch Hu says, don't do it. Don't eat from the Eitzadas. Is it good to know where you're up to? What's bad and good? Sure, it's good. But if the Hashem, if HaKadosh Baruch Hu tells you, don't touch, then you don't touch. You know, it's the same, let's jump a little bit ahead, as when the Bnei Aaron finally, are Kohanim and they bring a korban which Hashem didn't want. And their soul left their nose. Why did they have to die? Because they did something which was not requested. You know, Yiddishkeit, Hamishol, HaKadosh Baruch Hu, so wonderful. But it's not a free fall. It's not a democracy. We are the roy, no, we are the tzon, we are the animals, Hashem is our roy, Hashem is our herder. We are the slaves, he's our owner. Right? And that's how it has to be. There's no free fall, there's no just doing haphazardly, because then you get an honest thing, you get a The other question, of course, is the sizes. According to the Gemara, the Gan was 30 times the size of the earth. Eden is 30 times the size of Gan. So according to that simple mathematical, you have that the earth is 900 times the size, that Eden is 900 times the size of the earth. So where do you place this? And then again, that would prove that the third dimension in the Torah doesn't exist. And we have another proof of that in the Beis HaMikdash itself. It says in Beis HaMikdash we have the Aron. If you measure according to the Gemara exactly all the measurements of the Kodesh HaKadoshim, it's missing the Kodesh. There's no space for it. Yet it's there. I want to finish with a story from the Ger Rebbe, which is a very special story, which I think we should all take to heart. We all said Hallel, and one of the tefillahs in Hallel is Ana Hashem Hoshiana. God, please help us. And Ana Hashem Hoslichana, please let us be successful. So they said that the old Ger Rebbe, the old Ger Rebbe became a Rebbe when he was Sukkot. He didn't have Sukkot, so everybody's excited, comes in, a skinny Ger Rebbe, that's already a new thing. And what does he say? Rabbi say, and it said, you want your brachos to be mekuyim, if you want Hashem to listen to all your requests, rip the gates of the heavens, Ba'ana Hashem. Okay. So when it comes to Ana Hashem Moshiach, all these Ger Hasidim, they are ripping. They needed to replace the windows in the Beis HaMikdash. Okay. Comes Hanukkah, one chassid comes to the other chassid. Yeah, what's your thing, Mekuyim? Yeah. How about you? Yeah. Was your bracha Mekuyim? Yeah. So they go to the, give it to me, the telephone. So they go to the oldest of the Chassidim, and they said, one moment please. Hello? Hello? And they go to the oldest of the Chassidim, and they say, no, what happened? The Rebbe said, Ana Hashem Hoshiana, and it didn't happen. So he says, you typish. He didn't say Ana Hashem Hoshiana. He said, Ana Hashem, Ana Ani Avdecha. I am your slave. What do we know about slaves? When the slave eats, when the owner has only food for one, the owner don't eat, the slave eats. And when there's one pillow, who gets the pillow? The slave gets the pillow. That, Ana Hashem, Ani Avdecha, we are your servants, and you are our master. Then, you are give kavon in the right place, and that place, then Hashem will listen to our tefillos. I wish you all Chodesh Tov. This week, Friday and Shabbos will be Rosh Chodesh, Kol Tuv, and a Git Ben Siour, and a Git Lindbergh.